Columbo.
Oh. Hi, Mr. Franklin. Just finishing up this last Melville mystery. I didn't get a chance the other day.
All right, now what are you doing here?
Well, I'm waiting for you. I happen to be in the neighborhood.
Oh, you're always in the neighborhood. And you tell me what right you've got to keep those movers out of this office?
Oh, listen, I'm sorry about that. It's just, you know what I thought? I thought you and I should talk alone.
You and I have nothing to talk about.
Yes, we do, Mr. Franklin. We have something to talk about. I'm here to arrest you for the murder of your partner.
What?
Now, it's my duty to inform you of your constitutional rights.
Oh, you cut that drivel. I've written that stuff so many times, I know it by heart. And what is this nonsense? You're going to arrest me.
Come on, Mr. Franklin. Why don't you make a statement and save us both a lot of trouble? You know, I've really got you.
All right, Lieutenant. You got me. I'm your prisoner here. Clamp the irons on me. But you want to give me a dime first so I can phone my attorney? Because I promise you I'm going to sue you and your department for false arrest and defamation of character.
I kind of knew it right from the start. It was nothing definite. It was a lot of little things. Little things. Driving back from San Diego on the day of the murder instead of taking a plane. The open mail. Never showing any genuine emotion for a man that you worked with for 10 years.
With that, you know what they're going to do? They're going to laugh you right out of court.
But they're not going to laugh at the insurance policy, are they? I've got a photostatic copy of it here in my pocket. They're going to laugh at the fact that you withdrew $15,000, put it back the next day. I've got the book that you gave to Miss Lysanka with your signature in it.
You expect to get a true bill of indictment on that trivia? Come on, Lieutenant. I was down in San Diego.
So was your partner.
That's a provocative statement. Can you prove that?
Yes. Not with the witness, because you killed the witness. But I got another way to prove it.
Well, you enlighten me. I must say I enjoy watching a man raise without any cards in his hand.
You know what, Ken? I'm going to tell you the truth. For a while there, I never thought I was going to get you. Believe me, you had me going in such circles, I couldn't figure it out. Suddenly, I thought of something. How clever that first murder was. The phone gimmick, working late in the office. Brilliant.
Oh, you awarding gold medals today?
Yes, for the first one, not for the second one. That was sloppy. Mrs. Melville, she'd have been very disappointed.
Well, come on, get to the climax, Lieutenant. You're talking to a writer.
Am I? That's not what I heard. And that's the key, that you're not a writer. When Mrs. Ferris told me that you didn't contribute to the writing, that her husband did all the work,
That's a lie.
I had to say to myself, how could a man with no talent for mysteries make up such a clever murder? If you were that ingenious, you'd be able to write your own books.
Go ahead, I'm fascinated, as boring as it may be.
Then I got it. The first one, the clever one, that wasn't yours. The second one, the sloppy one, that was yours. But not the first.
Oh? And whose idea was that, then?
Your partner's. Had to be. And his wife told me how conscientious he was. You know, the way he used to write down his ideas on every odd scrap of paper, backs of matches, whatever was
so that's why you wouldn't let the movers in.
in. Well, I had to rummage around here before they emptied everything out. Is this your partner's handwriting? Well, I think I can prove it is. Maybe I ought to read this to you. Idea for a Melville book, perfect alibi. A wants to kill B. Drives B to a remote house and has him call his wife in city. Tells her he's working late at the office. Bang, bang. Sound familiar? That's the part you used. Practically word for word. Should I read some more?
No.
Officer, with this, I think I got a conviction, don't you?
You gotta admit I had you going for a while now, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
You wanna know the irony of all of this? That is my idea. The only really good one I ever had. I must have told it to Jim over 5 years ago. Whoever thought that idiot would write it down?
You mind telling us what you're doing?
I'd say that was none of your business, Lieutenant.
Well, if you say so, but, it's gonna be kind of hard to explain, isn't it? I mean, breaking and entering, that's against the law. Checking the trunk of your car, what in the world were you looking for?
Papers. Or a case. I thought they were here. It's an emergency.
Why don't you admit it? You were searching the trunk because that's where you hid the body.
All right, what's the next step?
Why don't we go downtown and talk it
Am
over?
I under arrest?
I guess you could
On
say
what
so.
evidence?
I think it's gonna be more comfortable downtown.
All right, let's get this farce over with.
Grab his arms.
It was an accident, Arthur. It wasn't premeditated. I hardly knew your wife. I didn't want to hurt either one of you. It happened. How'd you get it?
I got it from the cut on her cheek in your ring. You never should have let me read your palm. 'Cause then I felt the ring and I felt the two diamonds sticking out in that raised rectangular border. That matched up with the cut on her cheek.
You should have taken that job.
Clear this table. Where'd you find those?
Linen closet in the hallway.
Edna, how could you?
Do you believe me? I have no idea how they got there.
Better not say another word.
Edna, he's right. Do you intend to charge her formally, Captain?
It's up to Lieutenant Columbo. It's his case.
What do you mean it's his case? I thought he was...
We know what you thought, Mr. Kingston. Lieutenant?
Well, I think we can get started with the fingerprinting.
Let's get the kit.
Careful there. Be very careful. Gee, there's something, aren't they? Pastels, you know.
May I ask what this is all about, Lieutenant?
Both of them.
Lieutenant?
Oh, Mr. Kingston. Yes, just give us a moment, please. Do you mind?
We're getting a few.
Good.
I'd like an answer, if you don't mind.
Well, I'd have to start with your uncle's will.
What about it?
Well, you see, he pulled the rug out from under you when he left his collection to Mrs. Matthews, so you only had one thing that you could do. Murder him and blame it on her.
I hope you realize the full import of what you're saying, Lieutenant. There are witnesses here.
You see, under the law, anyone who criminally causes the death of someone else can't inherit from that person. Is that right, Mr. Simpson?
That's correct.
So if Mrs. Matthews is convicted, you're next in line. Everything goes to you. That's why you planted the gun. And that's why you planted the wrapping paper. And that's why you planted these paintings.
Dale, I can't believe it.
Now, but you'd like to, wouldn't you? It'd get you right off the hook. All right, Lieutenant. You claim that I planted these paintings? Suppose you prove it.
Can we?
Yeah.
Yeah. With fingerprints.
Sorry to disappoint you, Lieutenant. Fingerprints won't help you at all. My fingerprints are all over those paintings. My uncle and I unwrapped them when they came back from the exhibit. I told you, didn't I? I told you myself. They're covered with my prints.
No, we're not looking for your prints.
What?
Do you remember the time that I was in your apartment and you came in with some paintings and you said that they were watercolors and you wanted to evaluate them? And remember, I wanted to see them and you wouldn't let me? And I even touched them?
You touched them?
Yes, my fingerprints are on those paintings. Now, if Mrs. Matthews is guilty, how could my fingerprints get on paintings that she stole?
This is entrapment. It's a setup, that's all. You touched those paintings just now while I wasn't looking. You saw him do it, didn't you? You put your prints on those paintings while you were bent over watching them when they were working on it. He touched them. You.
Lieutenant Columbo? Is that you? Come on, Lieutenant. Come in and have a drink. Lieutenant Columbo.
This is the way your brother came in that night, isn't it?
How did you get in?
Same way your brother did, with a spare key. One of my men located your locksmith. He was very cooperative.
What do you expect to prove by this bit of nonsense?
Well, I don't want to prove anything, ma'am. I came to arrest you.
Arrest me?
Yes, ma'am. For the murder of your brother.
Oh.
And I did have a reason for coming in this way. I wanted to see the look on your face.
Very well. I'll consider myself under arrest. And now I want to see the look on your face when I call my lawyer.
You know what's ironic? I knew it wasn't an accident the first night. I knew it as soon as I saw that newspaper, but I didn't have any proof. I had to wait for the proof. I had to wait for your fiancé to give it to me.
From Peter?
Yes, ma'am. Although I don't think he meant to. You see, according to your story, you were asleep at night. The alarm woke you up, you reached for a gun, and you shot what you thought was a burglar.
Which is exactly what happened.
Couldn't be. Because Mr. Hamilton, who was driving up outside at the time, he heard both the shots and the alarm.
Of course he did. What difference does that make?
Oh, big difference. He heard the shots first, then the alarm. That's the cart before the horse. I mean, how could the alarm wake you if the shots came first? You see, what really happened was your brother came walking in here, just the way I did tonight. And you shot him. And then you set the alarm a few seconds later.
Peter is mistaken.
No, he's a very good lawyer, and he prides himself on his memory. And he won't like it. But he'll testify against you in court if he has to. And along with the other holes in your story, I think they'll convict you. Oh, really, you don't want to do that. Policeman outside, what would be the point? Besides, you're too classy a woman. Man, would you get dressed now? Take all the time you need.
That's David's cigar box.
I told you this would be worth coming out for, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
You see, except for the hinges, which are a little shaky, This whole thing is in one
Well,
piece.
this means that David was not murdered, doesn't it, huh?
Oh, yes, sir, yes. This changes everything. There's no question about it, yeah. Must have been the gas tank after all.
Oh, that's comforting news. I mean, for her. Even so, I'm afraid she's not going to be very happy to see me up there.
Why, do you think that she blamed you for her husband's death?
Well, I certainly do. I mean, after all, I was the one that was fighting David on this cell business. Everybody knew that. I figured some troublemaker misunderstood and stole the box out of my office. Fortunately, I was wrong. I can't tell you how good that cigar box looks to me. Now, if I can just get Doris to tell me why she let me go.
Oh, I can tell you that.
You can?
Yeah, I think she fired you for a couple of reasons. Like those secret meetings that you had with the competition last year, like that patent that you sold to a friend very cheaply.
What are you talking about? Those are lies.
Really? Well, Mr. Quincy wrote them all down in a report to Mr. Buckner.
Well, then Quincy made them up
Lieutenant.
himself. They're simply not true.
You promised Aunt Dory never to say anything about that. What are you trying to do? Cause more trouble?
Well, it doesn't make any difference now. I mean, everything's changed now, isn't it? Because of this. You know, and then there was that thing with Miss Bishop.
Lieutenant, now that is private information.
Wait a minute. What thing with Miss Bishop?
No, I am warning you.
Well, you see, Miss Bishop and Mr. Buckner, you know, for the past year or so, they've been...
That is enough!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anybody.
I just don't know why we can't sit here. Sit here and just sit here quietly while we ride to the top of the mountain.
You know something, Roger? The truth is hard to find. Sometimes. But sometimes it's right in front of you and you can't prove it.
What?
Do you know, I had a whole theory worked out how you could have fixed this box here. But I mean a high IQ thing. So that the explosive might not be discovered. It might get burned up with the gasoline. Oh, yes. I had a theory worked out how you could have done all sorts of things. Now, turns out to be just an ordinary cigar box.
Yeah. Well, listen, now that, don't you think you should take it to a laboratory and have it examined? I mean, now you've got all these fancy theories.
What on earth for? The theories are all wrong. And that would only prove it. No, that would make me look foolish. Mr. Logan, would you care for a cigar?
No, thank you.
No? And, you know, and the funny thing is this, Roger. This whole thing could have been a plan of yours.
Huh?
Like those reports of Mr. Quincy's. You could have forged those on his typewriter. And the photograph between Miss Bishop and your uncle. Any good photographer could trick that up. You know, you just do some double printing.
Oh, yeah.
And replace one figure with somebody else's. And even Mr. Quincy's new bank account. That could have been opened by anybody. Even you. Yes, and Mr. Logan's cigar's being stolen. Well, see, now there you go. You're looking at your watch again.
Would you do me a favor? Would you please keep quiet?
Why? It's only a dumb theory of mine. I mean, it only goes to prove how wrong I could be. You see what I figured? I figured there was two people between you and the presidency. Mr. Logan here and your uncle. And now there's just you. Of course, you had to fire Miss Bishop. I mean, an executive secretary, she probably knows too much.
Everett, are you just going to sit here and let him just mumble on?
Why not, Roger? It's all very interesting.
You are more of a fool than he is.
The trouble is, even if I was right...
Will you just shut up?
Roger, what's bothering you? What's the matter?
Shut up! Oh, my... We have got to get rid of that box.
Why? What for?
Shut up! Give me that box. Give me that box! Give me that...
Where did you get that box of cigars, Lieutenant?
From your secretary.
My secretary?
Yeah, she had 3 boxes. But I hope you didn't mind.
No. I don't suppose I do in this case, do I, Lieutenant? Oh, aren't those supposed to be evidence, Lieutenant Columbo?
Yeah, I guess they are. It's a shame, though.
Sanders at quarterback. He takes the snap, hands off. It's that same play again. Kelly over right tackle. It works again. Good for 5 solid. No, 6 yards to the 41-yard line.
Well, it's sure different than last week, Brother Tom. These Rockets are moving today. 2 field goals
Mr.
already in
Hamlin?
the first quarter.
Columbo, what is it?
Sure going great guns today, aren't we?
I'll tell the coach. Kind words from a loyal fan are very rare.
This Ding-a-ling ice cream concession? That's the best in town. Don't ever change that.
All right, Columbo. Now, what do you want?
I've got something to show you, sir. Won't take long. Oh, those shoes feel better. Boy, they're giving me a lot of trouble earlier.
Columbo, I'm trying to watch this game. What is it?
You know you did the same thing the first time I came in here? Last Sunday. I guess that's what started me wondering.
I did what?
You turned the radio down, but not quite off. When I told you that Eric Wagner was dead. It's all right. I do the same thing. You know, when I'm listening to the game and my wife interrupts, I can't help myself. I want to hear that game, and I don't care how important the interruption.
Your wife has my sympathy.
However, when I told you about the fresh water on the decking, when I told you that Eric Wagner might have been murdered, you know what you did? Turn the radio completely off. Well, I thought I struck a chord or something.
No, Columbo, you struck out. Now, will you please go find somebody else to pester?
I won't take long, sir. Actually, I just came here to talk about Miss Ragosi.
Who?
You know, Miss Babcock. That was the lady who kept trying to call you at the house. And then later on, you phoned her from the airport.
What are you talking about?
Well, you did try to call her, didn't you? I mean, you wanted to tell her that be quiet about something like that.
I don't even know anybody named Rock, whatever it is.
Well, I spoke to her last night. And you see, when I saw the type of woman that she was, it suddenly occurred to me why you were in such a hurry to rush out of that house and get to an outside phone. And the only reason that could have been was because you already knew that the phones in that house were bugged. You did know, didn't you?
Wait a minute. You don't seriously expect me to tell you anything now?
I don't expect you to admit anything, sir.
Admit?
But you see, when I saw the type of lady that she was and that she liked to have her bread buttered on both sides, well, she practically admitted it.
I don't believe you. You really something.
And I'm sure Miss Ragosi is going to do a lot more talking when she knows that this is really a murder. And it really is, sir. This is a murder case. There is no question about it. Oh, look, he did it again. I guess you just can't help yourself.
Columbo, I'm going to throw you out of here on your ear.
I wouldn't do that, sir. I mean, you'll miss the best part. You see, I'm not finished. The point is this. Yeah. You see, the point is this. If you knew that house was bugged, then you also knew that you could use those phones to set up your perfect alibi.
What you want to call an alibi is the truth. Why can't you get that?
I knew I had to break that alibi. They're on the 10, sir. Oh, yeah, I knew until I'd broken that alibi, none of these other things would mean much. But now, look, they scored a touchdown.
But now what?
You don't mind listening to last week's game again, do you, sir?
Why?
Well, just by coincidence, happens to be exactly the same time that you made that second phone call to Eric. Here we go. Exactly 2:29. Just a minute or two before he was murdered. You know, I listened to this thing, I can't tell you how many times, over and over again, figuring maybe I'd hear something that shouldn't be there. Some sound that shouldn't be there. An ambulance, a fire truck, like if you were in a phone booth, something.
But you didn't because it isn't there. I made the call from this booth, from that phone.
Hey, kid, I'm sorry. I was a little hard on you. Just call her
Then
to
it
see if you want me
suddenly
to pick you up.
occurred to
There's no
me.
sense in taking 2 cars to the airport.
I had it backwards.
What are you doing now? Playing
Maybe there was a sound that should be
I got the
there
radio on here in the box. I guess
and
it's a little
wasn't.
loud. Yeah. So how are my gladiators?
Like what?
Getting murdered.
Something right in front.
Listen, is your head clear yet?
What kind of sound? Oh, shh.
I'm not by the pool now. But are you in it yet? Will 20 more laps satisfy you? I told you I'd be ready, didn't I? Now get off my back, Hamlin. Pick me up at 5:30. You got that?
Where the devil is Columbo?
Boy, man.
Why, Mr. Dirk?
Miss Stanhope, Mr. Frame.
Oh, Lieutenant. You're beginning to look exactly like a Londoner.
Oh, you mean this? No, ma'am. No, I just bought this. You see, ever since I've been in London, I've been thinking and thinking what would be the best souvenir to bring back to Los Angeles.
I thought you'd be on your way back home by now.
Right, but I sort of missed the plane. Anyway, it suddenly struck me an umbrella.
Mr. Jones, did someone ask you to invite us here?
What are those curtains doing there? I thought we were going to get to see an exhibit.
Jones?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I'm dying to see it. After all that silly business we had modeling for it.
There you are, sir. Quite remarkable.
Yes, it is.
Do I really look like that?
Marvelous. Let me tell you, I don't want to repeat myself, but the other night when I saw that performance that you two...
Dirk, will you please explain what we're doing here?
Why don't you ask the tour guide?
Well, what about the other one? Isn't Mr. Havisham ready?
Oh, yes, yes.
Sure you want to see this, too. It's part of the exhibit. Look at that. Boy, isn't that something. Of course, I didn't know him the way you folks did. I guess you were closer to him than anybody.
Poor Roger.
Kind of shakes you, doesn't it? Do you know, they have stuff in the Chamber of Horrors here that actually makes my skin crawl?
Eileen, it's disgusting. Putting him on display.
Oh, listen, I know how you must feel. And I sympathize with you. But you know somebody's been murdered, and you know what they tell me? They tell me folks around here, they kind of enjoy that sort of thing. You want to bet they hang up a figure of Mr. Tanner, too?
Most people, Columbo, have frightful taste, yourself included. And you'll have to excuse us. Come along, Lily.
Not just yet, sir.
Well, if you think we're going to play some sort of charade with this ridiculous...
See, Mr. Frame, I'm always getting you angry. I'm sorry about that. It must be my accent or something. But I wanted you here because I wanted you to help me prove something. I think I'll get rid of this. I don't think Mr. Tanner killed anybody like the newspapers are saying. I think it was you.
Oh, Lieutenant, just when I was beginning to like you.
This is going to sound silly, but Sir Roger, he was killed someplace else, and his body was moved later on. And if I can only prove where it was that he drove that night, prove who it was that he went to see, then everything will start falling into place.
Well, he did not come to see us. Now, how many times?
No, sir, not to your dressing room in the theater. It was to yours. That's where the umbrellas come in. I guess umbrellas are the kind of thing that I can understand. You know, I've been watching people to see what they do with umbrellas when they come in out of the rain. They close the umbrella, they give it a shake like this, and they find some place to lean it against. But They never fasten this strap because then it won't dry properly.
Fascinating.
There's only one problem with that. Sometimes things drop in. Almost anything can drop in. So I got to thinking, if maybe that's what Sir Roger did with his umbrella, and something dropped into it that night, well, then maybe, got these things here somewhere. Just give me a moment, would you? Oh, forgive me. Amazing likeness, isn't it? Where was I? Oh, yes. Ma'am, the other night I stepped on a pearl in your dressing room. I have some more just like it. I got it from your costumer. She says she makes them.
Oh, yes.
Well, maybe, if the necklace was broken in a fight, like you said.
But that was Nicky and I.
Jones, bring us that umbrella, would you?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Well, there's a chance, a pretty good chance, that if the fight was with Sir Roger...
No, it wasn't.
Well, there's no point speculating. Mr. Jones, could we move back just a little, give the gentleman room? Mr. Jones, would you open the umbrella, sir?
Why, it's the same. Exactly the same.
Well, ma'am?
Sir?
Sir.
Sir.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. And tomorrow.
Nicky, stop it. He put it there. Can't you see before we came? He put it there.
Jones, has anybody but you touched that umbrella?
No, sir. I'll testify to that.
Then he must have done it when we weren't looking. Oh, Nicky, please!
Lighted? Fools.
He was mad, don't you see?
Yes.
He didn't know what he was doing.
I know he didn't.
And Sir Roger, that was my fault.
I understand.
It was an accident. I swear it.
Stutz.
Oh, Mr. Dad.
His hour. Up in the
Don't be
stage
too
and
hard
then
on Nicky.
turn no more.
You must try to understand.
It is.
Yes, well, I think we can settle all this at the yard. Smythe, will you take over, eh?
Very good, sir. And Fiore? Tomorrow. And tomorrow.
More suture, please. Clamp. All right, he's all yours. Now take it slow and be careful.
All right. Please pardon the interruption. I'm Lieutenant Columbo, police. Some of these gentlemen are doctors. I know this is unorthodox, but we do have a search warrant. Just bear with us for a moment. Be sure to check out everything, the attendants, everything on this table, and the patient, too. You better get him to the recovery room.
Lieutenant, what is this little drama all about?
You just replaced a valve on Dr. Heidemann, is that right?
That's correct.
Then you had to replace the sutures. I think our lab should take a look at those old sutures.
I don't have to stand for this.
I'm sorry, Doctor. You can't leave just yet.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. In the middle of a surgical area? I suppose you realize that your superiors will be hearing from the Board of Medicine.
This will just take a moment. You'll have to be searched. Flores?
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Anything, Doctor?
Oh, nothing. Thank you, Miss Morgan.
What about it, Doctor?
I kept watch as you asked, Lieutenant. Now, it wasn't a false move. You didn't leave the sutures you're looking for in the patient.
I just checked out the tray. They all look like permanent, acceptable sutures to me.
Lieutenant, nothing. We turned that room inside out. I mean, inch by inch. Sergeant Latman and those other doctors went over the operating table, the patient. Nothing's gone in or out of there without it being searched with a magnifying glass. No suture.
Thank you.
You look a little dismayed, Lieutenant. Now, if it's not asking too much, do you mind if I continue with my day's work?
It certainly looks like it's one on me, doesn't it? You know, I really believed it all fit together. All the pieces, everything, the killing of the nurse, everything. Well, it goes to show you, Doc. Maybe I've been at this job too long. Okay. You win. You're finally rid of me.
You'll be all right, Lieutenant. I'm sure you'll find others to harass.
So long, Doc. You know, in a way, I have to congratulate you. Up until now, you really had me going. I mean, here you are, you're a surgeon, a man that's got to be cool. Even when you're angry, you're controlled. You never lose yourself. That's why it struck me funny when you blew up in the operating room and you grabbed me and pushed me. I mean, you know, there was only one thing we didn't search. You know what it was? It was me.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I didn't realize that you were in the middle of this. I'll wait till later. I don't want to disturb you.
You do that. And it's made. Now, what were you saying, Lieutenant?
Oh, I don't want to just throw your concentration, sir.
Not a chance.
Well, why don't you make your next move?
No, please, go on.
Well, the game that I'm really concerned about is the game that you had with Dudek in the French restaurant. You see, everything is motive, sir. If you had lost that game to Dudek...
I told you, Lieutenant, I didn't lose. I also told you that Linda Robinson would confirm that. Rook takes pawn.
But you see, sir, that's only what you said, and technically that's hearsay. She wasn't actually there.
Lieutenant, I have 10 games going at once. Loath as you are to rely on hearsay, I suggest you judge for yourself my humble abilities. Ah, I see you've put yourself in the same pickle as Alekhine in one of his matches against Nimzovich in 1914.
There's that memory again. That's really amazing. I really mean that.
Rook to King Bishop.
Mistake, my friend. You fell into the trap. There. Now, I want you to think about that. And if you'd like to have some supper this evening, I suggest that you resign.
Well, you certainly are proving it, sir. There's no question about it.
Well, thank you, Lieutenant. Capablanca used to play 30 opponents simultaneously. In 1922, Frank Marshall played 155 games simultaneously and lost only 8. 1 week later, he replayed every single move of 153 games perfectly.
What I meant, sir, is that you're proving your ability to memorize Dr. Jelnick's medication list with only a glance or two. That's an amazing thing to be able to do.
No, another 2 moves and you're... Oh, I see. All right, let's try that. There. Now you work on that. What are you talking about, Lieutenant? What glance or two? Are you trying to imply that I copied Jelnick's medication list? It's not only reaching, it's defamatory. Check.
No, sir, I said memorize. I didn't say copy. You brought that up. But come to think of it, you know, maybe that's what you were doing. You remember when I saw you in the hospital? You were sitting there and you were writing. Maybe you were copying.
You're absurd.
Excuse me, Mr. Clayton, sir. Could you...
Certainly.
About your pen, sir?
Thank you, Mr. Clayton.
Sir,
Thank you.
About your pen, do you remember when you left it in the hospital on the seat and I came running after you to return it?
Check.
Well, I took the liberty...
New game.
Yes, sir.
I took the liberty before I ran after you with the pen to scribble with it on some paper.
Well, that's very clever of you, Lieutenant.
The boy down there at the lab, he tells me it's definitely the same ink and possibly the very same pen that Mr. Dudek used to write his farewell note with.
Innuendo, insinuation, circumstantial trivia.
That could be true, sir, but if you put it all together, maybe the grand jury will feel differently.
Do you really think that the finest chess player in the world would make even half the mistakes that you ascribe to me?
Mr. Clayton, sir? I'm afraid that's check and mate, sir.
What?
Just a foolish blunder. Could happen to anybody.
All right, now. Prove it to me. Prove it. Prove something. Prove it.
What the devil is this place?
Well, this is the basement, sir, and this equipment here is the latest thing in clean environment. Takes bottles, cans, all kinds of garbage and crushes them up. Now, Mr. Clayton, right there at the top of the stairs, that's where Dudek fell. Hit the chute, slid down, came to this machinery. Now, if you were the murderer...
Will you give me proof, Lieutenant?
I didn't say you were the murderer. I said if you were the murderer. Wait, listen. It could have passed for a terrific accident.
Where is your proof, Lieutenant?
It could have been a perfect murder.
Will you give me the proof?
Can you read my lips now? Mr. Clayton, I wanted to tell you that this machine turns itself off automatically. That's why Dudek wasn't killed. When he fell, machine just shut off.
Will you stop this rambling conjecture and get out of my way? Why are you detaining me, Lieutenant?
It would be easier if I did not have to shout, but the damn machine!
Well, turn the damn thing off!
I'll tell you what bothered me. What bothered me was if someone pushes a man into a grinding machine in order to kill him and the machine suddenly stops, why doesn't he turn the machine back on again? The switch is right over there. Then I remember that you told me that your hearing aid went out the night before, and you only got it fixed the next morning. Now I understand. You didn't turn it back on again because you never knew it was off. You didn't hear it go off then, just like you didn't hear it go off now. I'm sorry, Mr. Clayton, but along with all the other trivial evidence that we've talked about, the murderer in this case just had to be a deaf man.
Columbo, you're marvelous. You're absolutely bizarre.
Mr. Paris, would you lift me out of the tub?
What do you mean, lift you out of the tub?
Yes, sir, if you could please try. I'll stay just like this.
Well, I could try, yes.
Thank you very much. Just try, and I'll stay just like this.
Let's see. Oh, you can't get any leverage. Wait.
That's right, sir. That is perfectly right. And you'll notice, sir, that I'm perfectly dry. I'm not even slippery. I mean, I have my clothes on. And you still could not lift me out of the tub. Officer, no. I'll do that in a moment.
Do you intend to demonstrate drowning yourself for us, Lieutenant?
No, sir, but I think I can demonstrate is that your uncle could have died from an electrical shock without showing any marks of burns or anything like that. Now, let's see. Officer, would you turn off that water, please? You see, I'm not exactly sure. I think everybody should stand back for a moment. I'm not overly expert on electrical equipment. Oh. All right. Now, suppose Mr. Paris was in that bathtub there, and somebody came walking in, you see. Officer, would you turn on that light, please?
Lieutenant, are you suggesting that someone just sauntered into the bathroom carrying an electric mixer?
Well, I'm just using this mixer. I mean, anything electrical is what I'm trying to show. Now, here we go.
Cannot supersede.
Oh. Very quickly now. We should all go very quickly now. Left. Very left. This is a pretty old house here, as you know, and when they have those old-type fuses, the screw-in kind, right here.
Lieutenant?
Yes, sir. Just bear with me for a moment, will you? All right, Lou. "67 seconds exactly.
Fascinating. I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Paris. I think you did know that.
Know what?
Well, you see, sir, you know what bothered me? Right from the beginning, it bothered me how the murderer got into the house after Mrs. Peck switched on the burglar alarm.
Well, someone was here shortly before the incident, as I recall, Lieutenant. Come off it, Norman. I said I left the house, and I left the house. Mrs. Peck saw me.
It would have been necessary for someone to let the murderer in. Somebody already in the house who could turn off the burglar alarm.
Well, that lets me off, I guess, huh?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Paris. Instead of leaving the house, you stayed around and you turned off the burglar alarm at the right moment.
Mrs. Peck, did you or did you not see me drive out of here, wave goodbye, honk my horn?
No, sir. She didn't see you. She saw him. I think you had on the same clothes as your brother, Mr. Paris. I think it was you that drove out and then came back later when your brother let you in.
Are you nuts? I resent defamation, Lieutenant.
You said you two never talked, except about that agreement. Well, I guess you had to say that in order to keep the guessing game going. But you know, that's what nailed you down. I called the telephone company. They told me that you two have talked maybe 20 times in the last 10 days.
You're saying they killed their uncle? These boys wouldn't do such a thing.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Peck, but I think this time they needed each other so much that they both did something very bad. See? 67 seconds. 67. Took us 67 seconds to get down here and replace that fuse. But Mrs. Peck's television set was only out for 15 seconds. There had to be somebody else waiting down here to replace that fuse. And somebody had to help lift the body out of the bathtub. One man couldn't have done that alone. And then dried him off with that wet towel I found, and then put him in a sweatsuit, let alone carry him down the stairs.
Stop it!
It's all right, Mrs. Peck. What's done is done. What's obvious is obvious. I'm just sorry that you had to be here.
Shut up!
Okay, gents.